What's up, everybody? I'm Erica.
And I'm JD, and we're out for a little Sunday drive. Well, sort of. We've been on the road now for about an hour, and we have 5 more hours to go. We're on vacation!
Yes, finally. We haven't had a vacation in like 4 years.
4 years!
It's been forever. It's time.
Yes, we normally stay around town. We go to conventions. We do things locally. It is time to get the hell out of Florida.
Bye, Florida.
But we are doing it as safely as possible, so we are first heading to Eufaula, Alabama.
Yes, so Eufaula, Alabama isn't actually our true destination on this trip. We actually have a couple of different destinations, but first we're going to go to Eufaula because it is about 30 minutes from our actual destination that we're going to be hitting up tomorrow morning. Where are we going, JD?
We're going to Providence Canyon State Park. This is known as the Georgia Grand Canyon.
Or the Little Grand Canyon.
Yes, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's really, really cool. We'll tell you all about it when we actually get there. But first stop, Eufaula, Alabama. Now, when we were searching for a place to stay, this one popped up on Better Housekeeping, I think, or something like that, or one of the sites, and saw some really interesting information about it. It's a pretty old town, and it's also the largemouth bass capital of the, I believe, of the country.
Nice.
If not the world. It's apparently has really great fishing. So
they do a lot of bass fishing tournaments there.
Yeah.
Luckily, they don't have anything going on while we're up there, so we were able to book a hotel. It cost us, I think it was like $75 a night after tax and everything.
Not bad.
Really cheap. You know, not like nothing fancy or anything like that. It's literally a place for us to go, chill out for the night, lay our heads before we get up and head over to the state park, which is about a 30-minute drive, so it's not too bad.
No, it's not a bad drive at all. And our drive today, again, is only 6 hours. So we have another wonderful destination we will be going after we get done with the state park, and we're going to take you along for the ride. So jump in, hold on, and let's go. What an awesome ride so far. We are at the 74-mile marker till we get to exit 62 to get to Georgia 520. So that means we've got about 3 hours and 19 minutes left, and we're getting near the Georgia border.
Yay! Almost out of Florida. Florida takes forever.
It really does. So yeah, there's the Alpha River, and yeah, here we go. Bye-bye, Florida.
Bye, Florida.
Hello, Georgia. Aha!
Yay! We've officially entered Georgia.
As you can tell with the lifted truck and the lifted ATV.
It's your welcome sign.
Right? Oh, it should be right. Where's the welcome to... So is this no man's land right here? Because I haven't seen the welcome to Georgia yet.
I think this right here is where it's a free-for-all.
Is that what it is?
It's not quite claimed yet.
Is this international waters, but on the land, international land?
It might be.
Because there's the welcome to
There's our welcome
Florida.
Georgia sign, which means the Georgia Welcoming Center should be up here shortly.
Welcome to Georgia. Georgia State Line. There we go.
Yay. All right, now we're officially for real in Georgia.
Because the road just got really rough. I guess that's how you know you left Florida.
Right?
I'm just kidding. I got a bunch of family from Georgia. Macon, McRae, Lumber City, and all over.
Yeah. Georgia's a silly place.
Oh, it's fun.
We like to come here.
Hell yeah.
All right, now let's see if we can find a little welcoming center.
Heck yeah. Hello, Georgia Visitor Information Center.
Hello, restrooms.
Yes.
All right, truck parking, and regular car parking. Well, this is an adventure in itself. Lots of RVs, lots of trailers, lots of campers.
We've been here before.
We have been here before.
Yeah, when we went to Tennessee.
Yes. Oh wow, yeah, it's been like it's been
4 years.
4 years.
4 years to almost the day. That's the funny part, because I was getting memories popping up from 4 years ago of our trip to Tennessee, and I was like, dang.
Welcome to Georgia. We're
yeah.
glad Georgia's on your mind. We are too.
It's just peachy.
It is peachy. All right, let's hit that pit stop and stretch our legs.
Time to pee.
All right, so just to give you guys a quick peek, this is the Georgia Information Center. They have maps on everything from historic Georgia to the Savannah area to Magnolia in Midlands, Classic South, Valdosta, Plantation Trace, literally everywhere. There's tons of things that you guys can do. So they have maps, pamphlets for everything. Some of these pamphlets will also have discount cards in them, which is great.
Ooh, $2 off.
$2 off. Ooh. So that's also very, very helpful whenever you're road tripping. Anything helps. They've also got stuff on the Atlanta metro area. So literally everywhere in here you guys can come in and check it out. So we're in the middle of nowhere, Georgia.
Oh yeah. We are on Graves Highway. Big shout out to Sid and Becky Graves.
Yay! It's absolutely beautiful out here. To the right, there are tons of cotton fields.
More cotton than you can even begin to imagine.
And it's just, the grass is so green. And I really hope it's picking up on video because it's like super, super green.
Really vibrant.
Yeah, but very, very pretty. This is definitely as scenic as you can get as far as a type of scenic route goes.
Oh yeah.
We've managed to avoid major cities and highways. I kind of prefer taking a back road.
Yep, the one big thing you do remember though when you're out taking a track like this though is to make sure you get gas when you can get gas.
Yeah, luckily we got off of like the main highway and we stopped and we went ahead and filled the tank up, and I'm really glad that we did because there's not many places to stop and get gas out here.
Nope.
And some of the places that there are to stop and get gas are a little sketchy.
Yeah, as I was telling Erica, we were looking at one of the previous graveyards, but we look a little too much y'all ain't from around here to be stopping at folks' graves at this point in the junction of the day on a Sunday. So we figured we go ahead and keep on moving and head on our way to Eufaula, Alabama, which we're about an hour away from. Our ETA is 6:08 p.m. We made a couple stops trying to find pecans, or pecans as you like to call them, but yeah, the pricing on them were a little crazy, so we decided to skip them for now.
Yeah, we'll find some somewhere else where it's not $8 for a small bag.
Yeah, it was kind of nuts.
It was a bit much. Alright, so we'll check back in with you guys when we get closer to Alabama.
Yep, for now, just enjoy the view. So this is kind of cool. Definitely has that, keep going to the left.
There's like no lanes.
It's okay, keep going to the left. Has that old school feel to it, and then make a right here. Yep.
This is, what is this, Cutlery?
I think so.
Cutley?
I don't know. It's pretty cool though.
It's a very old town. We just passed this beautiful cemetery. It was so just old and pretty, and it's right off of the main road here. And again, we got that look of y'all ain't from around here, so we didn't stop.
Well, the sun's going down, and we're trying to get to Eufaula before the sun's all the way out. I think we could have gone to that one and been okay, because this area looks pretty welcoming. It's pretty nice. It's kind of historic. Beautiful, beautiful buildings.
Beautiful homes. Wow. The architecture is phenomenal.
Is that a hotel?
No.
That's a college.
I was going to say,
that's the Andrew College. Wow. That's gorgeous out here.
Very beautiful little town. This would be a nice spot to kind of, if we had time, it would be nice to stop and explore and check some things out. But unfortunately, we do not have time. As we're trying to get to Alabama prior to sunset. And we've got, what, 27 miles left?
27 miles, 37 minutes.
So, almost there. Beautiful little town.
Onward! All right, we are getting some scenic now.
There's
Check this
mountains.
out. This is absolutely gorgeous. You know you are not in Florida anymore when...
There's some clay off to the right.
Yep.
A little mountain action going on.
This is absolutely awesome.
So what was the name of the town that we just went through? I had it all wrong.
It's okay. It was Cuthbert, I believe. Let me see here. Yep, Cuthbert, Cuthbert, Georgia, because Andrew College is actually in Cuthbert, Georgia. And that's how I was able to look back up the location to see where we were at, because yeah, I'd love to go back in and spend a little time there.
It was beautiful. The cemetery is beautiful. The buildings were very old, very well taken care of, like super, super well maintained. They had lots of little shops and things at that little roundabout that we went through. But yeah, that would be fun, a fun place to stop and explore.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we have a little more time next time. That's definitely on the list.
Oh, for sure. All right, so we are now T-minus 25 miles to Alabama. A lot of driving.
And I've offered to drive, but little Miss Headstrong over here.
I'm on a roll, man.
Yeah, you are. 6.5 hours knocked down. Almost 7 hours knocked down. Rocking and rolling. Good times.
So this bridge right here that we're on actually takes us into Alabama. So the Georgia border ends, looks like somewhere in the middle of this bridge that we're on.
It's absolutely beautiful out here, and we're only about 9 minutes away from the hotel, so thankfully we chased the sun and we won on this one. And we're also going to do a little Great Scott time warp, because it said we were going to be there at 6, but we're actually going to be there at 5 because we are changing time zones.
Which I did not realize until we mapped this out, and I was like, we're going back in time. We're time traveling.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun.
Alright, so we are almost
to
wait
Eufaula.
for it.
I'm excited to check out this little town.
Me too. Yeah, I wish we had a couple days here. I'd love to go bass fishing.
Wow, the lake is beautiful and it's huge.
Absolutely gorgeous out here.
So like we told you guys before, they have bass fishing tournaments out here and all kinds of fun things going on.
And with that being said, I believe, oh, it's the Chattahoochee River.
Oh, yay!
Apparently it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie, I've heard.
Does it?
Yep, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. So I believe we are in Alabama now. We have crossed over the border.
Yep, there's a sign.
So welcome to Sweet Home, Alabama. Eufaula.
We made it.
All right.
Let's find our hotel.
Yes. Next stop.
Comfort Suites. Eufaula, Alabama. What can I say?
It's been very interesting. We did a lot of research, watched a lot of videos, and I think the videos and the research we did were from a few years ago now, looking at this place, because
it's a little rough.
Eufaua's a little rough, not to mention the hotel is, it's probably the nicest hotel in Eufaula.
Which isn't saying a whole lot,
yeah.
Unfortunately. The staff was great. They were super nice,
staff
super friendly.
super nice. It's clean enough, as long as you don't look underneath the shower mats or in the closet, which I think that's a blood stain. Kind of weird, but whatever. We're slept.
Tired. I don't care.
Our sinuses aren't wrecked this morning when we woke up, which is huge,
yes.
Which means at least they're cleaning their air filters. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah. So would I recommend visiting
Eufaula?
Maybe a drive-through?
Maybe?
If it's on the way?
Yeah, if you like bass fishing, apparently the bass fishing is really great out here. But since we're not bass fishing, I don't really want to go around the town. I mean, we may do a little drive out on the way out, just because some of the buildings look kind of old and dilapidated and like they've been destroyed. Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. So next stop,
Providence State Park.
Georgia's Little Grand Canyon.
Yay, let's go.
Can't wait.
All right, guys, so we are driving through the historic downtown Eufaula. To give you guys a quick glance around. Now, they do have a CVS. Looks like most of these buildings have had it, and these roads are super rough. My apologies, everybody.
I believe that was a Civil War statue back there.
Yep, in the center of town.
Wow, that building's pretty.
We're just kind of cruising on through. Show you guys some of the buildings.
Episcopal.
Wow,
here's where the pretty houses are at.
Right? I think we just went into the good neighborhood.
Yeah, we did. Whoa. That's the museum.
So that's a museum right there. You can actually go in. They offer tours and all kinds of things. This is definitely the nicer
Eufaula Eufaula.
Section of Eufaula. You know, they had a B&B here, and in hindsight, we probably should have stayed at the B&B.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's okay.
Saved a little bit of money staying at the Comfort Suites, and it wasn't horrible. It was, you know, the bed wasn't horrible. And yeah, we're up and at 'em today, so.
Bright and early. Alabama is an hour behind our normal time zone. So we're going to be crossing back into Eastern Standard Time very shortly. I feel like we're going back to the future. So once you get out of the rougher looking area, it looks like a really pretty little town here in Alabama. This is actually this is my second time driving through Alabama. This is my first time actually staying in Alabama.
So Lake Eufaula, this is where they say there's a lot of bass, and a lot of bass tournaments happen out here.
Yeah, that's their claim to fame, is the bass tournaments. I don't know if we're going to be able to see. There's the lake. It's a bit muddy. Oh, it's a bit muddy. There's a whole other lake.
Yeah, one of the YouTubers I watch, a guy named Lojo, I think lives out this way. I always hear him talking about fishing on Lake Eufaula.
I know there's a lake back by the hotel going the opposite direction of where we're going, that actually is really quite pretty, and I think that's where all the bass fishing is. I don't think they use that one so much.
He fishes that one. You just have to use different kind of tackle because it's murky water.
There you go. My husband is more fisher savvy than I am. Is that a word? Fisher savvy? I think it's become a thing now.
Go for it.
So yeah, so we're making our way back into Georgia, and we're gonna head up Providence State Park and check out what's known as the Little Grand Canyon. I'm very excited. All the pictures look absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to take you guys with us.
Live bait.
Live bait. All right, so just enjoy some scenic here for a second, and we'll catch up with you guys when we get closer to the state park. Driving through the mountainous area of Alabama. We just went through Cottonton. That place was straight up out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Just a lot of old dilapidated buildings. Look
up
like
on bricks.
Yeah, they're probably from the early 1900s. Pretty, just very old.
Yeah, so.
A lot of cotton trees.
Lots of cotton trees, and they're so pretty.
Wow.
Going over some water here. Making a right in 0.5 miles at Alabama 208 Omaha Road. We are literally in like the backest of backcountry.
Oh yeah.
Like there is nothing.
No.
We saw like 4 churches, a cemetery.
Yep.
And a whole lot of nothing.
And about 15 mobile homes, and we think quite possibly the cemetery was probably made up of the people that came from the 14 mobile homes that we saw.
Yeah, so this is where we're going.
Right here.
Yep, 208.
All right.
300 foot.
Wow, look at that old gas pumps.
Wow. We have definitely hit, whoa, old-timey lane. We'll get there eventually. It's gonna happen.
People walking in the road in front of us?
Yep. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, there's like 4 people walking.
Just don't stop the car.
Want to pick them up?
Maybe they're working. Yeah, they're workers.
What's the thing to ride?
Oh, let's pick them up.
What's the worst that could happen?
Out in backcountry Alabama, you never know. Maybe they're fishing. Yeah, they're workers. It's Monday. It's so weird being on vacation, and that was Final Destination right there.
Yeah,
Good Lord. Yeah, so it's been some interesting driving.
Oh, it's been fun. I don't mind driving this.
No. JD's taking over the driving for today. Oh, Georgia State Line.
Back in Georgia.
Back in Georgia. Bye, Alabama. You were different. For sure.
We did it. We were there.
Oh, check out the trestle over there. That's wild looking.
Welcome.
We're glad Georgia's on your mind.
Yeah, staying on the road's on my mind, but
yeah, so 1.2 miles, we're going to be making a right, and we're going to be hitting Providence State Park here shortly.
woohoo.
Very excited. All right, so we've made it. We're in Providence State Park. driving to find the what's known as the Little Grand Canyon. Whoop. Keep going forward.
Your campsite.
We ain't going down low.
Wow.
But just to show you guys the sidewalls there. That's JD. Pops the window down. We're going up, up, up and away like Superman.
This is pretty wild.
It says we've arrived. I believe the GPS. Oh, there's a bunch of civilization / cars. Because there's nothing out here. It's just emptiness. So we're gonna see if we can't figure out where to park. It looks like we park up there. And it looks like it's pretty busy. Which is fine. Because it's outdoorsy.
Exactly.
And we can keep away from folks for the most part. So I guess we just keep on keeping on.
That's it.
Nope. There's a lot of places where you think you can turn into, but not really. Don't fall for it.
Something tells me this just takes us right up to it. I'm hoping.
I think it does. Maybe.
It's part of the adventure.
This is definitely an adventure. So maybe we go
That's what I'm thinking.
down
We're gonna
here.
go down that way, yeah.
Okay. I mean, we could, just off-road it. Just kidding.
Just
Don't off-road it.
Never mean it.
Yes, I think it turns in
Right up here.
up here.
Yep.
There's the big old fat sign. We made it! Pioneer Campsite,
State
Providence Canyon State Park. Whoa.
Park. Parking fee required.
Parking is $5,
Yep.
which I'm gonna pull out right now. So there is a cemetery and a small church in this park, which we're gonna come back to and check out a little closer. But right now we're headed towards the visitor center. You guys know us. We love a good cemetery.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. I'm
That
so
was
excited.
really pretty.
That was cool. We've seen glimpses of what we came here to see, which very stoked about. And they don't have any parking attendants or anything, so it looks like it's a honor system, which is great.
Yeah.
They have park collection boxes that you can drop some cash off. There's some parking spots over here. There's tons of trails that you can walk. One of the trails is a 2-hour hike. There's another one that is a 6-hour hike. We are not doing a 6-hour hike today because no. But we're gonna go for a little walk and check out the area. Very excited for this.
I think that may be the
Wow.
visitor center.
It is. So we're gonna see if we can't find some parking over here. So they've got a cute little visitor center. We made it to Providence State Park. We're gonna hike down to the bottom of the canyon. And from what I'm seeing up top, it's absolutely beautiful. They ask that you don't climb on anything, no rappelling, nothing like that, because these walls are very fragile. This whole canyon was actually built due to people planting cotton back in the day, believe it or not. And the earth just started to erode away over time. But look at this view. I can see why they call it George's Little Grand Canyon. Wow, look at this.
Totally unrelated. These are all over the ground. If you've ever stepped on one of these with bare feet, these things suck.
Those are no bueno. But look at this view. Absolutely stunning. All right, we're gonna do some hiking. So this is on the way down towards the inside of the canyon. Oh my goodness, it is super steep. I don't know that I thought it would be this steep, but it's pretty steep. There's lots of folks out here hiking today and wandering around. It's not real busy, which is nice. I was reading on the state website that if you come out on the weekend, they are capping attendance out here, so there is a chance that you may not make it in. They also have tons of campsites. So you can camp out here as well, which is pretty awesome. Look at this.
Just watch out and don't take the rocks for granted.
That's a horrible joke. It's hard to film and watch where I'm walking, so I apologize if this goes a little wonky at times.
Just you recording. We're used to it.
Yeah. You guys should be used to this mess by now.
This is pretty cool.
This
We're
isn't.
going to end up down there.
I think so too.
It's like a queue at Halloween Horror Nights. It just keeps going.
It's never ending. We'll pick back up when we get a little bit closer. We've reached the Choose Your Own Adventure trail. It is muddy. So they've got a 7-mile hike to the right, a 3-mile hike right to the canyons to the left, and then straight ahead they have canyons 1 through 5. I'm doing pretty good. I made it. So there's different options that you have when you're trekking through these canyons. So, hey. So the dirt is
Clay.
pretty much clay. Georgia clay. You get across the little river over there. So doing some research, we saw that ahead of time, so we made sure to get some waterproof shoes. Look at these trees. Is it a Georgia waterfall? It's the babiest of waterfalls.
I'm going to take a shot where it makes it look giant.
My husband, the photographer, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he does. Look at these trees. So there's signs on where you can go. There's signs showing you to get back to the visitor center and to hit the actual canyon walls too. So we're going to keep hiking until we get to the center of the canyon. So as you wander through the trail, it becomes a Choose Your Own Adventure. Canyons 1 and 2 are to our left. Canyon 3 is to the right. Husband is making the decision. Where are we going?
We're going 3 first.
All right, so we're going, I guess, to 3. All right, go ahead, husband. This is to 3. In this really awesome hallway that would look amazing at night. Let's wander on in. Will we survive?
Probably.
Who knows?
Stay tuned to Let's Dragon Ball Z to find out. This is cool.
Still lots of the sand. The canyon floor does stay wet most of the time, so definitely, again, reiterate, bring waterproof shoes. You do have some deep spots, some spots not so bad. I have this bad habit of flicking mud when I walk.
I'm trying to avoid myself doing it. If you see me do it, let me know.
So I'm trying not to do that, and I'm also trying not to fall on my face.
You're doing well.
Our hike continues. We found
Tripping Erica.
Tripping Erica. This is really awesome, and you really gotta watch your footing. Well, look at this. That's gorgeous.
Not either, babe.
Don't care. It's pretty.
I'm saying we can't go any farther than this.
So there's the view from down low. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. This is nuts. Wow. Here's JD. Climbing up. This is absolutely beautiful. This is an easier climb up than the last one I did. Wow. And it's funny too, because the closer you get to the rock walls, the cooler it is.
Oh, it's like air conditioned up here. What do you look here?
Smile, honey. Wow, this is beautiful. If you guys ever get a chance to come here, I highly suggest you do it. People have carved their names. They're not supposed to.
We're not going to.
We're not going to. I just wanted to show you guys this. So pretty.
Shining there.
Okay, so that was, wow.
You see all that?
Yeah, it's beautiful. So that was Canyon 3. We're going to head over to Canyon 1 and 2, and then I think we're going to call it after that, because
You want to start panning?
we're not panning. Come on, honey. My honey has an addiction. He loves gold. Look at him. Taking pictures. I love him. He's amazing.
A lot of shine, probably granite, but still.
I think it is the granite. Also, there are tons of bees out here.
They're pollinating. They're doing their bee thing.
Oh, they are doing their bee thing. So we're now heading to canyons 1 to 2.
It makes sense now, though.
We saw Canyon 3, which
when
is...
we were inside of the gift shop, they had a bunch of bee shirts.
Ah, yeah. We didn't even think about that. So we found another path.
Come on, Erica. Come on.
I'm coming. This is gorgeous. If you're looking for epic photos, you have found the place to take the most epic of photos. Wow.
If you smell something, I swear it was the bee.
So I wonder if this is Canyon 2. Really pretty. This video does not do this justice at all. It's beautiful. Alright, still adventuring. We just took the weirdest hike, and I'm not sure how we got down, but it happened. And I was not filming it because had I filmed it, I would have surely busted my butt. Wow. This is amazing. Never thought I'd see like anything like this in my life. Like for real.
Well, when we go to the Grand Canyon, it's going to be...
Yeah, but it's going to be a while.
Yeah, this is a good starter for the Grand Canyon.
Here's our starter hike. Beautiful.
Pretty wild.
Absolutely beautiful. Uh-oh. Always worries me when the husband's like, epic shot. Because I don't know how he's getting down. Look at my mountain man. Epic shot is epic. Let's see if he can get down now.
Of course I can.
Wow. This is gorgeous, guys. Let's head a little closer. You can also see all kinds of colorations. So it's not just these oranges and the whites, but there's purples in here too. And just outstanding. Wow. In true Ellis fashion, after you get done hiking a canyon in Providence State Park, you visit the cemetery.
Apparently they don't drink.
And someone was just dying to get out. But wow, there's a small church and a real small cemetery in here. So there's the church.
Rest for the dead, that is down in the Lord.
And then here's some of the graves. Not real big. It's quite small.
Only 70 degrees in Omaha.
It is quite warm. Now this is on your way when you're coming up to the visitor center. Here at Providence State Park, you'll see it. It's to the right when you're coming in. Going out, it's to the left. But they've got some real pretty interesting plots back here. Just wanted to show you guys real quick. Our father and mother, 1894, 1875. Wow. These are some old ones. Real pretty. This is just right off the road there. I did not think that we would find a cemetery inside of the state park. This is pretty cool. I didn't see a name for it or anything. It was just out front here. But wow. And here are just some little markers. No real major tombstones. Got some over there that look pretty new. Wow, this is beautiful. Sorry I'm out of breath. We just got done hiking the canyon and coming back up is quite rough. There's a 2-mile trail that overlooks the canyon but doesn't actually take you down in it. We went down inside and that was a heck of a trip. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this little cemetery before we head on out. And here's looking down into where we just were.
Yes.
A short while ago. We're now back up top. This is located on the 7-mile journey that you can take. It's alongside the road. They say there's no parking. We quickly stopped to actually to take some pictures in the cemetery. So this is literally just across the way from the cemetery. If you're looking to get this beautiful picture, I suggest stopping here. I think that's gonna do it for us here.
Oh, Erica, over here. One more.
Oh, I love my husband. I keep saying that because I'm pretty sure at this point in the day he's trying to kill me. But he's right. This is an even better view.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time for the camera?
Nope. This is beautiful.
We made it. We did it.
Yes, we did. That's gonna do it for us at Providence State Park.